everyone, we're back at UKGE, we're back at Molinarius Games, and once again we're not talking to Lee.
No.
We're talking to Mark. How are you doing, Mark?
Good, thank you, Matt. Thank you.
And this is Time Troopers.
Yep.
Now, you had this at Aircon.
Yes.
In the playtest area.
Yep.
But this is, I guess, a bit more of a fully featured version.
It is, yeah. We've got a print run of the first few sets of games. So we've got the first 3 levels of the ancient Egyptian era, and we've also got printouts of the Viking and the Samurai era, so in Asia. But yeah, we're going to play through the first mission here of A Night Along the Nile, so at 1.1, where we're going to visit ancient Egypt and try and do a specific job and find a temple as such. So that's our role. So Time Troopers is a solo deck construction game, not necessarily a deck builder, but you're going to slowly build your deck to make it a little bit stronger in terms of trying to go through these different eras. We're starting in ancient Egypt, and you can see just behind us here, you've got the 8 different eras, which gives us 24 different levels in the whole game. So when the game is published, it'll all be there. The game plays out very simply the fact of, you've got a set of troopers here, your hand is 4 and no more, and what you'll do is you'll try and get rid of all those cards before the next phase extends.
Right.
So it starts with the trooper phase, which means you're going to draw 4 cards. I've done that for you, so you turn those cards over, and you want to resolve any immediate event you find. So you've got an event there, so you read that event out for me.
Right. Complications. Ripples in space-time are disrupting the gate. Assign 1 damage to a trooper in play.
Okay, so you've got any troopers in play, which is absolutely fine, so you can just discard that free of charge into your trooper discard pile.
Excellent.
If you want to use this one, this is quite cool. So the currency of the game is actually time. Now we've started the game today with 3 time, and if you discard that one now, you gain 2 to add to your bank. So let's do that now.
And then
Excellent, and 5. And you'll now notice you've got 2 characters in hand, you've got Major and you've got Bull. Now, to play these cards, you've got a cost on the right-hand side of the card. Obviously, Major costs 3 and Bull costs 4. When those goes into play, the values at the top left would show me what that card can do. The top value is a stealth. So in this mission, you want to stealth, or let's say search these locations. The second one is to battle or to hit. So when you attack somebody, and Major has got 2 and Bull has got 3. The shield is your defense, your first storm of defense. Major having 1 and Bull having 3. And you're finally your hit point. So if you ever exhaust that many hit points on that card, that person would then be, I say die, but I think it's really negative, exhausted from the game. They would leave the game, blocked from the game. This mission will end today, or this demonstration, if anytime Matt loses 3 characters. So if 3 characters leave Matt, the game would end. So just be careful of that when you're playing cards. So if you'd like to, you've got 5 time to spend, and you can choose which one you want to deploy into your zone, which is just in front of you.
I want to deploy Bull.
Bull. So if you spend that time here, so take 4 away from your 5.
Yeah.
Lovely. And if you read Bull's flavour text, get behind me.
When played, place Bull directly into the combat zone.
Excellent. So normally when you play an action, a card would play one of the following. So a trooper could play, they could enter it, which you've done free of charge.
Yep.
You could withdraw it, you could attack, stealth, which is search, or use its special trait. Now Bull has got a special trait, he comes straight in, lock and loaded. So he's going to come straight in with no one to fight, but don't worry, that's going to change soon. Because your hand limit is 4, you can choose to either go to discard that card or keep for later. When you draw, obviously your hand is 4, you can draw 3.
We'll keep.
We'll keep. So keep that's there. We'll do it at the end of the round.
Right, okay.
So your now round decides here. You really need to search something. So right now, searching right now for Bull is not great. He wants to hit somebody. So when you do a skill check, let's say to search or attack, you'd roll the dice that corresponds with the time era.
Yeah.
So for different eras, we have different dice, and they have different values on.
Oh, okay.
So for this one, you've got a +1, a +2, or a cancel everything, which is a horrible dice to roll. So you could want to do just a stealth for 0, hoping you get 1 or 2.
So yeah.
Let's try it. Let's just tap him for stealth, and let's try and search something.
Yay!
Okay, so it doesn't do anything, but it doesn't matter because Bull's there for a different reason.
Yeah.
That would end your phase there then, Matt. So the trooper phase is ended. We come now to the local phase. There's no locals in the deck. On the board, sorry. So what happens here is nothing's going to attack you, so you're absolutely fine. The third phase of the game is called the event phase, and what you can see here is we've got the 3 events that you know may happen. I want to roll this dice, and the dice corresponds with what event will come out.
I see.
So what? Sandstorm. Now, just for the flavour here, Matt, of the game and the demonstration, if you didn't want Sandstorm to come out, which, let's be honest, you probably do because it helps you not get attacked, but ups your stealth value. If you wanted to, you could spend time and then re-roll that dice, which kind of gives you, well, I might want this guy out and I might want this guy out, but obviously right now they're enemies, and we don't want them to come out. So let's use the 1. Let's bring in Sandstorm, which means for the next round, till this next phase comes up, this means that you can have -2 attack and +2 stealth. So let's think of that when you play the next card. These cards get discarded. Let's wake Bull up and then draw 4 cards.
Okay.
And that's the next phase done.
3.
Excellent. 1, 2, 3. Super. So discard that first, and let's get that card. Let's go in. So 3 times. So let's get 3 time in there. And then look at that one next.
You may that's relative. You may pay 4 time tokens to exhaust any scorpion or local.
So there's no scoring locals here, so probably discard that one.
That.
And the choice now, Matt, will be you've got 4 time in the bank. Which character would you want to deploy into this deploy zone here?
His ability works better if there's someone already in there, so I'm going to put Major.
Put Major there, brilliant. Super, so pay the 3. Excellent. Okay. So now we come back to your so each trooper, so that's Bull or Major, either way you want to do it, you just use 1 action. So if you want Major to come in, Major would come in and she'd exhaust, that's your action done.
Yeah.
But obviously Bull, you're probably going to stealth again if that happens, okay? But just read Major's flavour text for later on.
Exhaust Major to refresh any trooper in the same zone.
So let's see, the Inspire token there's quite nice because the fact of she can wake somebody up and he can attack again, if that makes sense.
Well, I'm going to move her in.
Bring Major in, so tap her, and do you want to try and stealth again with that one?
Yeah, let's give
You
it
might
a
as
go.
well. It's not a great tactic, but hey, that's what you can do at the minute. So nothing happens. So if you wanted to, Major's already exhausted, we can't bring Bull back into it.
Yeah.
So again, it's a great start here, Matt. Nothing here. So let's go to the event deck and let's draw out 3 cards. So good time to notice, if at any time through this scenario you've not searched the 5 locations and we see on the deck here 4 guards, more than 3, that means also your go would end. Okay. So the game would end. So roll that timeline and let's see what happens. A 3. Love that.
I nailed it back. Amazing. If the top card in the local discard pile is a character, add it back into play.
Okay, so when he comes back into play.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that goes discarded.
Discarded, yeah, and they get discarded across. Let's wake everybody up then, Matt, and then we're going to go again.
Hey, we've got some battling going on.
We are. We'll see.
Refresh, yeah.
Yep, and then bring in 3. And draw it up.
Okay, we got 2 lots of...
Brilliant, so add 4 to your time bank. And then deal with that event first then, Matt, so we go in order.
Time is a healer. Roll the timeline dice. You may pay that in time tokens to heal that much damage.
So if a great card isn't, but if you look, there's no one need healing.
Yeah.
So if you did, it'd be great, but we don't need it. Don't worry about that. And you've got 5 in the bank, so do you want to bring a Kieran for 3?
I do. So he's going there.
And then read that to leadership quality.
So when played, place Akira next to any trooper. That trooper may swap places with Akira. So I could play him and then swap it. Do that.
You could bring in.
I'm not going to. But
not going to, no, but when played, yep. So, but when played, it means that because it's actually been played
when
now.
he's put him in. Okay.
Just means you come in 1, 2, 1, 2.
And then he may swap places.
May.
Okay, so
that's perfect. Yeah, lovely. That idea of may or you must is quite clever because of the timing of that card.
Yeah.
Which is really good because you could stealth, and hopefully Bull is going to make some attacks now.
Yeah.
So let's. Your choice, I think, but you want to probably hit the Scorpion, don't you? The Scorpion's got 2 shields and 3 health, so his initial 3 with that dice roll could be quite good here. Let's roll it.
Oh.
Excellent. So it means all cancels or scoring, but you could use this effect to wake him up if you want to.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, let's do that then. So Major has said, come on, Bull, roll that +2. It's 0. So 3 hits, 2 defense. Let's just put 1 hit on there, Matt, please.
Yeah.
Excellent. And now what you've got here is Akira. Now Akira, you could attack by flanking this Scorpion, or you can use your stealth here. Now, to stealth these cards, you need 3 tokens. So right now 3 would be good. Remember, you're rolling the skill check dice to see how many more may come onto it.
Okay,
so let's just search a location. That's fine. So 3. So choose 3 here, Matt, and place 3 on any card. When a card has 3 on, it means you're going to search that location. So do that. Lovely. And what does that say?
The guard quarters. Turn over a local deck until you reveal a guard, then shuffle the deck.
That's fine. In comes the guard. In comes the guard. Leave that there. So remember, the aim of this scenario would be to search all 5, and just so you're not screwed over at the end, there's 1 card here that will mess you around. Find the temple last. Okay. Remember that. Find the temple last. Akira's done.
Yep.
Done. Sandstorm went away. and I'm now going to attack you here. So no,
Okay.
this is here. The Scorpion does not roll for attack. Instead, can you assign 1 damage to any trooper in play? And you get to choose that, Matt.
No.
Not that, not that one yet, not that one, because that would kill it.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do the timeline.
Thank you for doing it.
Just give me a quick shuffle. You need to roll that in a second, Matt.
Yeah.
Just give me a little shuffle up these guys.
I can do it now while you do that.
Yep. It's a 1. Quiet night.
Cleopatra lived closer to our time today than when the pyramids were built. I did know that.
Lee loves his flavor text. It comes in there. So a quiet night, nothing happens. That's lovely. And then we all wake back up.
Yeah.
Can you draw 4 cards? And you've got 2 left. So well done, you've saved that.
Yeah.
Well, hello. Right, some decisions here then.
Yeah. So I've got 2.
You've got 2. And looking back to it here is quite nice as well, Matt.
Yeah,
if you look at that. So
I mean, healing, yeah, but
not at the minute. Not at the minute.
So I'm going to pay my 2 and put Kiwi in.
Put Kiwi in.
I've got no time left.
And if you put Kiwi here, can you search that then? And you can put any card into your hand. So hopefully time here, Matt. Search for some time.
I've got 2, 2, and 3 there. So
Brilliant. So into your hand. What I'm going to do is discard
and then
that.
play it straight away.
You get 3 back. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Excellent. And I like the kind of the flavour text there that he's a communications officer. So actually, him helping you do that. So comms helps you now do this because you now got 3, and you can now put another character in play.
I'm going to go combat heavy. Let's go for axe.
Excellent. So pay your 3,
And there.
and then read front foot.
When played, you may discard a time token to put axe straight into the combat zone. Well,
So you can't. Doesn't matter, but he's there anyway.
these 2 get discarded? No, I'll keep those for later then.
Keep those for later. That's absolutely fine. So these guys have come in. So if you want to bring them into the zone, that's absolutely fine.
their action.
But they'll be exhausted, and now you've got these 3 to play with, Matt.
Okay, well he's going to attack again.
Of course he is. Let's roll that Scorpion out of town. +1, so 3 + 1 is 4. 2 damage comes through. That's 3 in total. So the Scorpion is gone.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. This guy will move. And now it's on Major. Or Akira.
Let's go with Akira first.
Okay,
Because then we can use her to
wake either up. Yeah, of course. So Akira's going to stealth for 3 again.
Yeah.
Excellent. So still 3, so 3 tokens, Matt.
I'm not going to bother her. I'll just say that one.
That one.
Oh, okay, have a read. This location must be flipped last. If any locations are not flipped, flip all of the locations face down now, including this one. Oh, great.
So imagine, just for flavour here, Matt, I've had loads of demos this morning where someone finds that as card number 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Wow. So what I'm going to do here is, for the camera,
Just to remind us.
just
Yeah.
just do that one last, yeah.
Yeah.
So Akira has done his one. So now, what does Major want to do? Does Major want to wake? Wake him up. I thought so. So let's attack again, then, Bull.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this guard.
Okay, well.
It's against 3-2. So one attack on that one,
Yeah.
and that means that Bull is now done that
Exhausted
one.
again.
And can you roll this dice for the guard? He's attacking Bull for 2. Shields at 3. Nothing happens, Matt. Happy days. Okay, we go back to the event deck. So get the timeline dice. Let's roll it and see what's going to happen. 1.
Another guard.
Another guard. Now remember, if you had time, you could spend time to re-roll that dice.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, you have not. So a guard comes in. End of my phase. Wake them all up.
Yeah.
And we're going to draw 2 and go again.
So then,
Tokens and an event. I'll do that first.
Token first for 1.
And then past tense. You may pay 3 tokens to add a card to your hand from the deck. Like shuffle the deck. Can't do it. I don't know.
Discard it, yeah.
So discard it that way.
Okay.
And I can't play either of these either because they were in a
Time, no. So you kind of like, you've got 1 here, you kind of maybe keep it for a re-roll, but again, you've got a lot of cards out.
Yeah.
So you said the order you do things here is quite important, okay? Because you found that horrible card second.
Yeah.
So, who's going to do what first? Now remember, the actions were, just to clarify,
Yeah.
you can enter the combat zone, which you have done.
Yeah.
You could use an action to withdraw 1.
Yeah.
Now, just a note here, just in terms of the game, if you did withdraw 1, it would mean that they would all shuffle up. So let's say that Akira went back, these guys would then move up.
Okay.
So later on in the game, as you find that you're engaged with people, you can change that by changing people and withdrawing them out of the combat zone.
Right, yeah.
That makes sense. You can attack them if you're engaged, you can stealth if you're not engaged, or you can use their text if it allows you to.
Okay.
So you've got 5 things to do, Matt, and in any order, you can decide what you'd like to do next.
We're going to always go for ball first.
We like Bull, we wanted to hit. Go on, Bull. Oh,
Okay, so
dice
still just
rolls.
one though,
Just
isn't it?
one,
So-
still 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For that. No, that's right.
Just one, yeah.
We'll leave her for now. Let's do it. Oh, no, actually, no. I'm just going to use her and immediately
wake up ball. That's okay. Yeah, that's idea. Let's get a +2 out. Come on.
Oh.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Yeah.
We're on to Akira.
He's going to search.
Yeah. So he's going to stealth. Yep. So do a stealth check for 3.
Yeah. What is going on?
This is the game. Okay.
He's going to stealth as well.
Stealth again. Come on, not an X. Come
+1,
on,
please.
Thank you.
Yay.
Yeah. So 3 tokens. Just use the card then, really.
That one.
That one there. Oh, hello.
Okay.
You found the market. Well done, Kiwi. And the final one is Axe. Now, the stealth bit here, but one thing we mentioned earlier on, the fact of flanking. So if you wanted to here, Matt, you could use that 4 and attack that edge card. So basically, he's almost attacking there. So let's roll Axe. He's on 4. A +2 would be great right now. He's not got it. There's a 4 for 2. 2 on top of there.
2. Okay.
Excellent. It's the end of the trooper phase, so the locals have their go. So let's roll the dice. The guard is going to attack ball now. So the guard attacks for 2.
He's got 3.
Shields are good. Attacks the major for 2.
Oh,
Wow. Attacks for 4. 1 shield. Oh, major's gone. So major gets gone. We move these up. And remember, 3 of those cards means the level will end. Okay, Matt? End of that phase. So I've got 1 guard here. You're going to roll that dice here, aren't you? You've got time to respend it. 2. So
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
So if discard 2 cards or 2 target tokens, or 1 of each to avoid a siege. You cannot non-freaking skip their next turn before it live traders.
You got a choice here. You get rid of all your time,
Yeah.
1 card 1 time, or do neither and then just basically limit 1 person who can't do something
Okay,
next
I'm going
round
to discard Doc
and take 1 token.
and so I won't take one.
Clever.
So Shadow.
Yeah,
It's good.
stealth are good.
Yeah.
So let's wake everybody up. If you're going to draw 3 cards now, then Matt, and continue your round. Okay, so and that's how you play Time Troopers. Basically, what we're trying to look at, we're still in the game development phase. We've been to Aircon, it's our second expo, basically showing the game as it is under development. We're looking to try and start our game found pledge around about December, January.
Yeah.
It might be later, it might be early, depending on, because obviously we're still writing part of the scripts, part of the cards about where we want to go with the game. But again, we just wanted to come here to the expo, get feedback in, gain followers on Game Found, and we're about 400 so far in the first few months in. So trying to get that following to that when we actually end up going with the backing and that pledge starts and opens, that we have got enough followers to hopefully have that following to be successful. But I mean, really, in a nutshell, it's how we play. It's simple. It's a solo card game where you're going to battle, you're going to stealth, you're going to try to search, destroy. And again, the one thing I would say is in terms of every mission comes with a series of unlockable cards, so we all want the replayability to be high, and the fact of people to like the versatility of every time you play it's something different.
And as people can probably see, I picked that up really quickly. It's really easy to learn. So awesome. Well, thanks.
Thank you for taking time to come and have a look, and then welcome to Time Troopers. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for watching, and links to everything will be in the video description. I'll see you next time.